Hi guys, before we get to the next level, we are going to go for a swim. Because this is the last chance in the LP we'll have to go for a swim. Oh, look at that. Look at all of our awesome treasures down there. That's the good stuff, right? This is probably the most requested feature of a possible DuckTales remake. And WayForward took it to heart. And I think the money bin actually reflects how much money you have. I think if you run the game enough and get enough millions, you can get it all the way filled up. I haven't quite got to that level yet. Speaking of level, we're going to the moon. Everybody's favorite level from the NES original.
It's a long way to the moon, lads. But the green cheese of longevity will make it worth the trip. Up, up, and away!
Green cheese of longevity. Way better than that gnarly-ass Fountain of Youth, guys. Way better. You have no idea. Okay. This level has a screen, and it's like the same screen in the NES version that sometimes I just die on it because of the way that the pogo collision works. Because you can't... Let me see if I can demonstrate. Like right here. I can stand on the platform on the edge like that, but I can't pogo from here. If I try to pogo, I just duck instead. And if that platform was a spike, then bad things would happen. So you'll see when we get there. You'll see. To start with, we're going to go straight up to the top. First, we got to turn these force fields off before we can do anything. Because we got to find the 3 parts of Gizmo Duck. I think it's Gizmo Duck. I don't remember. There's a lot about DuckTales I don't remember, guys. Usually there's a little cutscene in here with the anti-gravity, but we're just going to go ahead and...
Security system disengaged.
That's right, disengage the security system. There should be a 1-up in this level to get, too. We'll make sure we get that. So first we want to go all the way to the top. That's another thing they fixed. Is now these little robo guys, there's no way for them to get caught in that narrow corridor, and you have to sit there and watch them for an hour as they make little tiny 1-pixel hops towards you.
I've never seen a gem like this before.
There's no chance of that happening, and I'm so happy that that's the case. This is another level though, that in the original, there was lots of little optional areas to check out, but now there's basically just... You've got to go to every screen at least once to get the 3 parts of your robot buddy that you need. There's got to be a gem down here, too. Take care of that Martian first. Why there's Martians in the moon base, I couldn't tell you, guys. You must look inside yourself for answers. There's my 1-up. So there's 2 1-ups in this level. Nice. And there is Robot Buddy's belt. The first of 3 items. Now that the force field's off, I could go get the helmet, but I'm going to grab it on the way down. The important thing is that I'm going to grab it, guys. Oh, I went back for a gem and now I'm stuck in Monster Town. That's also the story of my life. I wonder what the max score is in this game and if anybody's actually got it. Okay, this takes a little bit of finesse to get all the gems out of here. There we go. Maybe not quite as difficult as I let on. Destroy the block, Scrooge. What are you waiting for? There we go. I think from here on out, I think the next floor up is where I can get Mrs. Beakley, and I do need her help because in addition to the 1-up she gives me, I need those 2 hearts. Ooh, one more box, huh?
Look at that luster.
It's a pretty good luster, I gotta say. It's almost as good as your top hat, Scrooge. Yeah, Mrs. Beakley will be over here. I don't know that I like the look of this here.
It's a diamond the size of Mrs. Beakley.
Speaking of Mrs. Beakley,
I'm just making sure you stick to your diet, Mr. McDuck.
your rotating 3D dolls are always delicious, Mrs. Beakley.
1 billion 2.
I want to check that little hallway downstairs here. Aha! Now I want to check up here. I think in the NES version there was ice cream if you just jumped around in that section. Okay, here's the screen where I just might randomly die, because why not? If I'm not concentrating and I land on one of these spikes wrong, I will get damaged by the spike instead of pogoing off of it. And then I will fall in the hole and die. So I'm going to try to make sure that doesn't happen. There's Robot Buddy's wheel. Now that was the $1 million treasure in the NES version. They have moved that down to the second half of the level. Now we can get the helmet and get out of here. They added so much stuff to this level. Like, they added a lot of stuff to all the levels, but I think the moon has the most new stuff. Nope, one floor down is the helmets. Right over here. Except that chain was blocked by a force field last time we came through here, if you'll recall, or even if you don't recall. Like, your recollection has no bearing on whether or not there was a force field there. I'm telling you, there was. And then down here, 2 more treasure boxes right outside the ship. And now we've got to go all the way back to our spaceship. And get Fenton all geared up. Huzzah! And now he's going to troll me. Because he's going to follow me all the way across the moon surface here, shooting these horrible missiles that take forever to lock onto targets. So be very careful here, trying to bounce off of monsters, because there's an excellent chance that the monster will not be there by the time your pogo stick lands. Like right there, I was expecting to bounce off that guy, but it didn't happen. Like, I don't know if you should take it slow and let him kill all the monsters, but if you try to take it slow, like right there, that gray guy would have got me if I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. But if you go too fast, then it's just chaos. So he's a little more trolly than Bubba was. Let's see your underwear, dude. There it is. I've got underwear that looks just like that. That's actually not a joke. That's reality. Are there goodies over here? Yes. Are there goodies on top of here? No. Down into the caves. They added a few screens to the caves. This might be, I think, the coolest looking section of the game right here, with like the blue moon caves, and then like the floating anti-gravity rocks. Oh, I missed that gem. I was gonna say, oh, I missed that gem, but then I thought I rescued it, but I didn't. So, to compensate, I'm gonna drop a treasure box in that guy's head. I missed! Screw you! Drop a pogo stick on your head instead. Now I'm disappointed for 2 reasons. I'm disappointed for lots of reasons, guys. There's way more than 2 reasons. Like world hunger and net neutrality, all that stuff. Basically, there's a million reasons to be disappointed and 1 reason to be excited, and that 1 reason is DuckTales Remastered. Get my ice cream on. I don't remember where all the gems are here, so I'm just going to hop around randomly. Which is what I've been doing the entire LP anyway, so... And up here is my favorite of the bonus $1 million treasures. I love this. All of you bask in the infinite glory of the Golden Moon Cube. Awesome. Straight up awesome. I really don't need anything else. I don't know why I'm looking for ice cream at this point. That's what I was doing. I'm like, do I need some ice cream? I'll find some. But I don't need any. I've got full life. Mrs. Beakley came through for us. So I guess instead I'm just going to look for gems. There is a truly red gem here, isn't there? No, that was the Transylvania and I got it. Okay, but there's my cheese.
I made it here first.
Oh. Now, in the anti-gravity room, where I said there's a cutscene that we missed because I have the cutscenes turned off, you can actually see rats in test tubes in the background, and there's one missing, and here he is. Here's the safe spot. You're perfectly safe here unless he appears above your head, in which case all you have to do to dodge him is step off the platform. And he might not even do that. I'm gonna take stupid hits this entire fight, I've decided. I've had fights with this guy where he never even appears in the wrong spot. He just charges at you from below and the opposite side and whatever. It's perfectly safe. Is he gonna do that this time though? Nope. Almost didn't have to move the entire fight. I think this is it though. This is the last cycle. No, he's got one more in him. Now he's like supersonic fast. Gotta keep your feet right on the ground. Twice with that. Whatever. I will have my revenge. Good night, Prince Reddington. Give me my cheese. So now it's the regurgitated cheese of longevity, which is, like, gross. It's all covered in the stomach acids of that mouse. So the last thing that WayForward added to this game, to really make it sizzle, is an entirely new final level. And it really puts the end cap on the game. Makes it all come together. But we're not going to see that until the next video. So whatever. Bye, guys.